Hello team, welcome to your soccer preseason fitness program. This program is intended to give you a strong physical foundation for this upcoming season. I expect you to perform this program and future programs 2 to 3 times a week. While I hope you enjoy the exercises, have fun. Circuit number 1, dead bug opposite arm opposite leg, quadruped opposite arm opposite leg, the prone cobra, and side plank holds. Please perform 2 sets of circuit number 1 prior to moving on to circuit number 2. Bug opposite arm, opposite leg, contralateral flexion extension. First thing we're going to do is lay on our back. We're going to dig our belly button into the spine, bend our knees at 90 degrees, hands overhead, and then opposite arm, opposite leg, go ahead and move. We're going to do our best to keep our arms and legs at that solid position throughout the exercise. For those that want to progress the exercise, go ahead and do both legs and arm at the same time, followed by the opposite arm, opposite leg. That concludes exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, quadruped opposite arm, opposite leg. Go ahead and start on all fours, have a straight back, and then go ahead and move opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach forward and reach back, and then contract in the middle. Make sure your elbow touches your knee, and then you have a nice straight line from toes to fingertips. We're going to do 12 on each side, and as you can see, I am not alternating as I do not want you to do so. That concludes exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 in circuit number 1 is the prone cobra. First thing we're going to do is lay down on our bellies, put our hands at 4 and 8 o'clock, and then raise our chest off the ground. Do your best to keep your hips locked down and squeeze your glute and lower back to get you up. As you can see, I want you to do a nice controlled movement. Try not to jerk all the way up and jerk back down. Be as controlled as possible. That concludes exercise number 3. Our final exercise in circuit number 1 is side plank holds. Go ahead and lay on your side, feet together, shoulder straight over your elbow, hands on the hips and go up. If you'd like to progress this exercise, you can just put your hand overhead. If you'd like to degress this exercise, go ahead and widen up your feet stance and then go back up. If at any point in the exercise you lose your form, please go back down, rest for about 2 seconds, and come back up. Do your best to hold the exercise for 30 to 60 seconds for the 2 sets. That concludes exercise number 4, circuit 1. Circuit number 2, single leg hops with stabilization, single leg balance with opposite arm, opposite leg with contralateral reach. Please perform 2 sets of circuit number 2 before moving on to circuit number 3. Single leg hops with stabilization, front and back. The goal of this exercise is to be able to just stick the landing. We're not looking for distance here, we're just looking for you to be able to stick the landing. Once you feel like you have stuck the landing for your 2 sets of 12, go ahead and progress. Jump longer distances with the goal in mind to stick the landing. Part number 2 of this exercise is side to side. Same idea applies here. Our goal is just to stick the landing. We're not looking for distance, but if once you feel you've nailed the landing, your 2 sets of 12, go ahead, progress to longer distances. Part number 3 of this exercise is transverse. This one, as you can see, same idea, is to stick the landing. We're facing one direction, and then we're going to jump and land in the opposite direction. Make sure you do this on both sides, 12 times, 2 sets. That concludes exercise number 1 of circuit 2. Exercise number 2, circuit 2, single leg balance with opposite arm, opposite leg reach. Go ahead and start an athletic stance, balance on one foot, reach forward with your hand and back with your foot. Drive that knee forward and hands back. Do your best to have athletic arms throughout the entire process. Also do your best to have good solid balance. Make sure you do both sides 12 times each side, as you will get the most benefit out of this exercise. Another thing to look for is to have a nice straight line from toes to fingertips. That concludes exercise number 2 of circuit 2. Circuit number 3, step up, 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 down, down, and ice skaters. Please perform 4 sets of 30-second bouts per exercise prior to moving on to circuit number 4. Step up, you will need either a chair, a household common stairs, or an ottoman like I am using. Go ahead and step up, up, down, down using athletic arms. As you get your rhythm, go ahead and go faster and faster. Do your best to see if you can keep track of how many touches you hit. That concludes exercise number 1 in circuit number 3. The next exercise is ice skaters. Start an athletic stance, lower the body, and jump from side to side. For this one, we are looking for speed. Make sure you use your arms to help you drive from one side to the other. Our final circuit for this program is circuit number 4, single leg squats, push-up with rotations, and scap push-ups. Exercise number 1 in circuit 3 is single leg squats. Start an athletic stance, go to single leg balance, and drop down, back and down. Do not allow your knee to go past your toes. Do your best to squeeze the upper back and keep your chest up. A tip is to use a chair and put it behind you so that way you have something to reach for, a stability ball, or the couch like I have behind me. Includes exercise number 1 of circuit number 4. Push-ups with rotation. Go ahead and get in your usual push-up position. Nice straight line all the way from the upper back to your feet. Go down for your push-up, up, and rotate to the side. Make sure you rotate to both sides, going down, up, and rotate. Once again, do your best to keep a nice straight line. If you lose form at any time, take a 2-second rest and try again. That concludes exercise number 2 of circuit number 4. The final exercise for this program is scap push-ups. Go ahead and get in a plank position with a nice straight line all the way from head to heels, and drive down and up your scaps. This is a very minute movement, but it's awesome for postural control. This concludes our fitness program. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the exercises. Have a great day.